Welcome to the George FTTV YouTube channel. Today we'll discuss our beautiful round 9 review. How we went, our trades, trade plans, break evens, DFS, all that stuff. So can't wait to get into that. And yeah, should be good. So we scored 2,386 and we ranked 2.7k. Am I happy with that? I am infuriated with this week, and I don't know. I feel like roasting a few plays. We'll see how we go, but it was a bad week, and when you have a bad start to the week, and I think Luke Ryan really set off the bad start on Friday night, I was pretty much done with football. I think I missed the next 4 or 5 games, watched a little bit here and there in the afternoon, and then Saturday night, Sunday Arvo, just didn't watch games, but did catch the Crows game. But yeah, I was sort of done with footy for this week. I wanted to do something else, so yeah, that was triggered by Luke Ryan. And this is quarter by quarter scores. So if you weren't watching on Friday night, Sydney kicked straight all night. Beautiful. They're pretty much up by 8 goals most of the night because Freo couldn't kick straight, and Sydney were just too good. And in the last quarter, Sydney completely dominated. And what does that mean? Look at Luke Ryan's score win, whatever it's called. Absolutely no impact on the game. Can't get any junk. Sydney running rings around them, and then last quarter, 55. Look at this. They're 10 goals down, and this is what he does. It's just infuriating. Like, I know you're probably not going to win the game, but chipping it around in the back line and getting so many points for it. Like, you see Matt Crouch lose so many points for 2 clangers at the death. Why is Luke Ryan getting all these points when they're 10 goals down, getting junk? Oh my goodness, but yeah, whatever. I don't usually complain about scoring, and the scoring's probably right, to be honest. I don't really take too much notice of the accuracy of scoring because you can't control it, but I just couldn't believe. I was just pissed off with Justin Longmuir. Stop chipping around, doing stuff all in the back line, move the ball quick. And when Luke Ryan gets it, I can't be bothered going on about it, but I know Sydney were just allowed to press up with the slow ball movement, and they were peppering shots left, right, and centre. So just disgusting to watch. And when I think Frico replied to someone saying, "Oh, he's the number 1 rated player on the ground," like, oh please. I guess that's how he's basically a loophole in the scoring system, Luke Ryan. So have to get him this week. Pay 666k for him. That was one of a few things that set me off. Oh my goodness, that was so pathetic that he scored 111 from that. Like, unbelievable. But yeah, so I was looking through leagues today or tonight, and a lot of teams were scoring 2,500. And why are we 120, 150 points off that? I'm trying to figure out what went wrong, because I think on paper our team's not bad. We're probably fielding 1 too many rookies than we should have, because paying for Rao and paying for Merritt probably, and using our boost early, like, we're sitting on lots of money here. That money should be on top of a rookie's head with an extra premium or a mid-pricer like a McKercher. So that set us behind, I think, over boosting. But where did it go wrong? Roberts on the wing. Why is he playing wing? I don't know if people watch this game, but Jeremy Sharp had a career game on him. Had 4 or 5 scoring shots on the wing on him. Roberts is not a wingman. Doesn't know where to go. Doesn't call for the ball ever. Just does cardio on the wing. He's a good flanker, and he's probably going to be a good mid one day, but he's not a wingman. Why are they using him there? Like, Horse loves playing players outside of their primary position. Like, he does it to every high draft pick they get. Oh, halfback, wing, forward, like whatever. Like anywhere but inside mid. Until they play 8 years at the club. So, it was a terrible hold, because I knew he played a bit of wing last week, but I wasn't sure if that would stick or not, because he was playing so good at halfback. But yeah, I don't know. Really bad hold. Lost 30k. What else? So Sheasel was playing mid. Needed to cash him in at 6,500. I mean, not his fault. I mean, why would you play Sheasel? Why not play Sheasel forward when you're getting hammered, when you can play Zach Fisher in defense? I don't know. I don't know. Cool story, Clarko. And then look at the midfield. Rao, what is his problem? I was reading on Bigfoot. I didn't see this. Apparently got tagged by Will Phillips. How can you lose head-to-head to Will Phillips, getting 20 touches a game in the VFL? Just pathetic. We paid $640 for, okay, this is good. But obviously, in my head, I'm like, okay, West Coast, North, Geelong's midfield's pretty crap. Oh, I'll get to Butters in a second, but like the fixture looked really good, and he was overscoring because he was kicking goals and getting lots of frees. So I knew he was overscoring, but I still thought really soft fixture. We might be on for 130 average over the next month. Nope, 65-83 against the worst team ever. Next week it's a short turnaround against Geelong, but hopefully that's a nice matchup. And then it's back to crap matchups with Carlton. So, why did I pay for this? Rubbish. Merritt. Why has he become selfless for? He's trying to avoid Brownlow votes the way he's playing. Like, he's doing lots of really good things. Like, he's playing really well, just not getting the volume that he could be getting. But yeah, and I shouldn't criticize Merritt, but yeah, a little bit more selfishness would be nice. But again, this is why we got him. Played West Coast before, North, Richmond coming up. So West Coast again, Geelong. So got him in for this fixture. I think he's still a good trade-in target, even at that price because of the fixture. But what do I know about trade-in targets at this rate? Who else is useless? Harley Reid. Thank you for your service, Harley. You are gone. It's interesting to see how he goes. Is he going to slow down? Is he going to give the rising star to like a McKercher or Darcy? We'll see. Tim English. Oh my goodness. I don't even want this guy. Get out of my team. I'd rather Meek. Like, Meek is a proper ruckman. English, I don't even know what he is. He's like I don't know what he is. He gets a lot of touches in defense, on the wing, forward, but he's just not imposing in the ruck. So again, I didn't see this, but how's every idiot going 150 on Richmond, and then what was the ruck split? Hate this game so much. So bad. Where are we looking? Ruck contests. Bulldogs. Have they gone crap again? I mean, it's not bad. It's not great. Whatever. Well, hopefully bounce back soon. But yeah, trading Meek was quite bad. Getting baited into that sweet 136 has caused headaches. Yeah, 87, just pathetic. Dylan Moore, I watched this game. They held him the whole game. They owe him at least 4 free kicks, but whatever. Life of a half forward. Wilson, good. Sam Darcy, good. I think he probably has to go in 2 weeks just because we need an upgrade at some point, but what a rookie. Played crap Richmond, so I think it's not easy from here for him, but he's got this 113 in the system for 2 weeks, so could probably hold for 1 or 2. Alex Sexton came back, which was nice, but yeah. So our trades last week, we brought in Darcy Jones, and we brought in, which player did we bring in again? No, we brought in English. Really wanted Zach Butters or Luke Ryan this week, but no. Couldn't get them because I needed to cover Sweet with 87. So I do wish I took the donut, to be honest, but because now we're kind of in an awkward spot with, lucky Sexton played, or else we'd be fielding this garbage every week. So yeah, I'll see how we go. But that's how we went. So trades for this week. Apparently Zach Reid went well in the VFL, so if he can come back and give us scores in the buys, I'll be happy. Trades this week. So Roberts, break-even 124. Reid, break-even 130. See you later, both of you. Thank you for your service. You've been excellent rookies. So now the problem is Luke Ryan is approaching 700k. He's a 70 break-even. He plays St Kilda. And if we just check DFS, I think he's got St Kilda Collingwood. So defense versus position. And we go... What is he? Not wing defense. General defense or designated kicker? I think he's sort of designated kicker. General defense. Same thing, whatever. So the teams that he leaks the most are St Kilda and Collingwood and Richmond. He just played Richmond. St Kilda and Collingwood, he plays the next two. They are top two. Now what happens with the Saints? So I watched the Saints game and I thought Scrimshaw was just about best on ground. He was gobbling up everything. He only scored 90. But yeah, I thought he was excellent. So I think Ryan probably gets the ball forced down his throat this week. So I'm just going to grab him. We could go Butters, the 80 break even, but I might wait after his bye and just pay. If he's 650, then I'll just pay. He's got North next week. He's going to murder them probably. Went 140 on them last year. Carlton might be tougher. And then, yeah, fixture's not great after the bye. Giants, Brisbane, Dogs. This is a pretty bad fixture, actually. Sydney. This is a terrible fixture for mids, I think. I think he's that good at though. We'll get him anyway. I guess he had all his early games, all his easy games early. But yeah, watching Butters this week, watching Jai Clark try and play on him was one of the hardest watches I've ever seen. Butters just got his hands to it whenever he wanted. They weren't even manning him up on stoppage and probably lost him the game. So weird coaching from Chris Scott. I think he'll just death ride Walsh. He looks fine, so he'll probably be fine. Took we've probably underrated all year. What's his CBAs? Oh, you guys probably can't see this because my face is in the way. Let's look at Took's CBAs. Gold Coast. Yeah, they dropped. I figured this was possible. They use Davies in the midfield. That's probably not going to use Humphrey. That's probably not good for Graham. I wonder if they bring Graham back or not. If not, we'll just trade him next week. So this is kind of why I was kind of worried about this with Took. But he's still scoring fine, so he'll be fine. I mean, Dawson's probably wasn't much better. Yeah, Dawson's CBAs suck. Whatever. They use him on the outside a lot, so you can make up for a little bit. Who else do we want? I wouldn't mind getting Steele back. Pretty sad I traded him. Yo might be back. I'll probably just skip him. Petrarca looked unbelievable, and he's probably going to destroy West Coast. He played almost pure forward, though, so I think I'll just avoid him for now, but yeah, superstar. Laird's come back a bit, so Laird's gone back in the midfield quite a bit. Yeah, CBAs are up a little bit. Now, Zorko has Richmond this week and St Kilda. Now, the injury risk is obviously pretty high, you would suspect, given he's 35, had quite a few soft tissues the past few years. I think it's worth the risk, though, because he's clearly a top 3 forward, and he has the 2 easiest matchups in the next 4 weeks. Where's Hawthorn and St Kilda on this? No, it's Hawthorn and Bulldogs that are there. Where am I looking? Defense versus position. So Hawthorn are here. It plays 1, 2, 4. And who's the other one? I forgot. Bulldogs. Kind of mid. Oh my god, his fixture's unbelievable. Do we just get him? Can't afford him. Got 300k. Wines has been going really well since we traded him. What's his 5 round? 5 round 112. What a trade out. Well, Francis is going alright. Looks really good. Andy's not really premium this year. Errol, probably skip Errol. Rosie could be like an M9. LDU, a little bit better from him. Hayden Young, I think, is not bad. I worry like the Tog's a bit iffy and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. I think we'll just grab Sullivan. Alright, get in my team. Not really sure on these rookies, but figured. How did? I know they played West Coast. It's pretty hard to read, but if we zoom in, 18 touches, a goal. Tog's 77's pretty good for a rookie. Joe Richards had probably great out target him next week. He's got the 107 in the system, but I think Elliott's injured. Don't know for how long, so maybe Richard stays. So it says he played small forward. And where did Sullivan play? Midfield. And what were the CBAs? Oh, this thing throws me every time. Collingwood. 25%. Had Finn went really well. They're throwing Josh Dacos in there. So, not sure what the plan is with Degoe. Tom Mitchell's out. Is he even best 22? Don't know. Had his appendix out or something. So, I think those are our trades. We haven't really gone through everything, but some targets. Yeah, so, Zorko I think is a good target. I think the risk reward is there for him, given his price and fixture. Like 5.6 is not too bad. Fife got here. So what do you do in that Fife? I think he hold. He looked pretty terrible, but he was also dealing with McCarthy's death, who he was in tears before the game. So he's probably in no state to play. I think the role still will be fine for him. So I think he's worth to keep holding. Would I bring him in? Probably not. Fisher's an interesting one. He had apparently 9 kick-ins. I'm going to skip, but now that Sheasel's out the back line, he's got a nice ceiling. I'm going to skip, I think. If Sheasel goes back to defense at any point, he's back to fake premium. Now, does that actually happen? I don't know, because I don't think that, without even watching Sheasel mid, like, what are they really accomplishing with him getting so much less of the ball? I'm not sure. So I feel like they should be using Sheasel McKercher down back and just delist Fisher with his 4-year contract. They're getting destroyed regardless, whatever they do. So it's not like moving him out of the back line is actually helping anything. So Fisher, you could. He's got a really low break even, I think. What is it? It's like, he's got negative 16. You could. At least you'll get money and good roll for the time being. But yeah, if he stays back, probably be not far off top 6. Rankin went well. So it looks like maybe he's a top 6. I was not sure, to be honest. Even as a Crow supporter, just watching him was really good. But you're getting in the midfield a bit. Let's look at CBAs. He starts in the CBAs. 33. So I think this is sort of normal for him. So yeah, 37% CBAs. I think it was like 10% last year or something. I think he can do like 92 to 97 range. Still 98 at the moment. I think that's going to be tough given his role. But the Crows have a really nice run. So Collingwood concede points, I think. West Coast, Hawthorn, Richmond. Really nice 4 games there. Hard next 3, but next 4, at least, West Coast, Richmond here. Really nice games. And a lot of Adelaide Oval too. 2, 4, 6, 8 at Adelaide Oval. So pretty good. Played really well today. So I think he's probably one I'll look at next week. Dylan Moore, I wouldn't pay for this. A bit disappointing this week, but I thought he was stiff a lot of the time. But yeah, Richmond coming, West Coast coming, Geelong, Geometry, probably not a great matchup, but they do concede points. But yeah, always hard down there. So yeah, Port away. Not a target this week, I don't think, but yeah, good if you got him cheap a few weeks ago. Tom Green is, no reason to go this week, but definitely after his bye, be it very easy 500k cheapie. Would I target Rao? Not yet. Maybe later. Steele is probably a good target. Looks fine now, so great trade out by me. One player I'll look at soon. Who else? In defense, I think Houston's coming down. And with Ryan, might be debated. People that don't have him, I think 30% of the top 1% don't have him. Do you just grab him now, or do you just avoid him and get him last when he comes back down? Because he'll come back down again for sure, but it's a bit of a tough spot now with this massive price but low break even and easy fixture. He's combined with a good buy. I'm not against getting him. So Houston was break even 150. He's one I'll target probably in 2 weeks or 3 weeks or so, maybe after his buy or even before. It doesn't hurt with that buy. Pretty easy. And then Stewart's 500k, so he's definitely one. I'll probably grab him as my D7, and that way I can have, Sheasel can sit at D7 until he moves back to the defense, if he even does, and be my cover there. And then, if I need to cover in the midfield, can swing Nick Martin in, field Sheasel, that sort of stuff for cover. So I think Stewart's a decent target this week. I don't think he's a 1-0. I don't think he's 110 this year. Got tagged, but I think a lot has gone wrong with him. Concussion, tagged a few times, giving away 50s from getting bullied and stuff. So yeah, I still think he'll be not too far off top 6, if not top 6. So I think he's a good target for that price. So I'll definitely look at him shortly. So he's good. And then anyone else? Would I go Whitfield 500k? No, here's James Jordan in 5 weeks. So you can laugh at me. Then maybe get him cheap after that if that's your type of thing. I think that's it. Oliver. I did watch Clayton Oliver. He was okay. I thought he was good. Didn't blow me away or anything, but certainly looking better. 87, probably a little bit harshly scored, I think, but a few early clangers and stuff. So I will pass on Oliver because I like others, but I brought him in a DT and I'm quite happy with that. So I don't know what he averages though. I guess West Coast, they have a really nice run. West Coast, Saints, Pies, North, West Coast again. Pretty nice. So I'll probably pass on Oliver, but I think he's okay. So I think next week there's a Fryja bloke and Joe Richards as downgrades. So we'll see how that goes. And maybe Zach Reed comes back, and then we'll go from there. I think our target will be, I might get Butters after his buy and flip Matt Crouch. So yeah, Crouch was decent today. Had a very bad finish to the game. Just threw away probably 15 points in the last 2 minutes, but it happens. So that's it from me. Thanks for watching, and yeah, this episode was not good. Not happy this episode. So yeah, that's it from me. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.